Balneário Camboriú is a popular beach in Brazil. It's a beach with lots of trash. A lot of fish are dying because of the pollution in the water. But in the past, it was a beautiful place with clean water and with sea animals living happily in the ocean. Juan is a tall young man who loves the place he lives in. He is from Argentina but has been living in Balneário Camboriú for 7 years. He loves the ocean, so he swims, surfs, and dives. He loves taking care of the sea animals. He wants to make the ocean a clean and safe place for the sea animals. Pedro is a fisherman who has a son named Bruno. Bruno is 7 years old. Pedro supports his family by fishing. His best friend is Juan. Together they go to the beach to clean it up and try to teach the people how important it is to take care of the ocean. He has been having problems with fishing because of the pollution. Sometimes there are no fish or the fish end up dead on the shore. Alice is a fish that lives at the shore in Balneário Camboriú. She is a nice fish that has been having some problems with the water. She can't breathe as well as before, and finding food has been also difficult because all of this because of the trash and the pollution in the ocean. Alex is a seal who is from Antarctica, and when he was migrating, he got lost from his group and ended up at this beach in Brazil. When Pedro rescued him and took care of him all this time, he is friends with Alice the fish. Together they want to make the beach a better place. One day the four friends were at the beach and they saw something different. There were more boats than usual, and because of that, there was more pollution in the water. There was also a girl eating ice cream and throwing the trash in the water. Then the diver told her to stop, but she didn't
When
stop.
Alex and Alice were playing in the sea, they were surrounded by boats. One boat happened to catch their eye. In fact, it was a massive yacht right beside them. Juan, Pedro, and Bruno were having a party inside the yacht.
Since Alex loved squid, he assumed that the black oil was squid ink, so he swam toward it. Although little did he know that it was oil coming from the boat.
Alex proceeded to follow the black oil spill until all of a sudden the oil got in his eyes. He tried to wipe it off, but when he opened his eyes, his vision was blurry. Then his eyes cleared. All of a sudden, he was winded in a net.
When he opened his eyes, he saw that there were thousands of other animals trapped. Alex spent long hours there waiting for someone or something to come save all of the innocent sea life in the ocean.
Meanwhile, Alice was looking for some food. However, little did she know that she was about to swim right into a clear plastic bag. Alice wasn't able to see it. She got stuck in the plastic bag, unable to get out. This was a big issue for her. She then yelled, "Help, help, somebody, please rescue me." Even after a while, no one came to her aid. She was losing her breath until
Juan and Pedro heard all the noise coming from the water and knew something was wrong. Bruno saw Alice stuck in the plastic bag and shouted, "Dad, look over there."
Juan quickly grabbed his diving gear and jumped into the water, swimming towards Alice.
When he got there, he tore
The plastic bag opened and carried Alice over to where there was clean water. Alice took a great big breath in the clean water and was super thankful for Juan's help.
Bruno and Pedro recognized Alex in the water next to the fancy boats. They took their fishing boat over to what all the commotion was in the water. There they saw Alex and the sea creatures were caught up in an old fishing net.
Quickly, Bruno grabbed his dad's fishing knife and jumped into the ocean and cut the net, freeing all the animals. Alex swam over to them, his eyes still stinging from the oil, but filled with thankfulness.
Bruno, Pedro, and Juan looked around and realized how big the problem was. Juan spoke to the rest of the fishermen nearby, explaining how pollution was destroying what their community depended on, the ocean.
The fishermen listened carefully and agreed to work together to try to stop the damage they were causing, and promised to also use cleaner and safer ways to fish. The danger was solved, but Juan, Bruno, and Pedro knew this was just the beginning of a bigger battle to save their beloved beach. They decided to talk with the local townspeople and start an organization to help clean up the beach.
Juan, Pedro, Bruno, and the local town people went to the beach with big bags to collect the trash.
They also used shovels to pick up the heavier and bigger trash. Others appreciated their efforts and joined in to help clean the beach.
After the beach was all cleaned up, Bruno suggested, let's make posters to create awareness for keeping the beach clean. This will help Alice and Alex, along with all the sea animals, to live happily in the clean environment. They bought chart papers, markers, poster paints, and wooden sticks to make posters and put them up on the beach.
Juan, Pedro, and the local town people formed an organization to keep the beach clean
And prevent trash from going into the ocean.
They also set up stalls for recycling trash.
Juan created a YouTube channel for spreading awareness about life underwater and being responsible citizens in the community. They also organized competition where the teams collecting most trash would get a free boat ride with Pedro and Bruno. They would also get to play with Alex and Alice in the sea. The local fishermen signed a pledge to ensure that there will not be any oil spills, otherwise they would be fined. Now that the problem was solved, everyone could enjoy the beautiful beach of Belario Cambrio. Alice, Alex, and all the sea animals lived happily in the ocean.